Control and display diagnostics. Press the light and water buttons at the same time to access the Diagnostics menu. All diagnostic functions are accessible from this menu. Press the check button to access the Input Diagnostic screen. Press any button on the control pad and a symbol of it will appear on the display graphic. This includes chair control buttons and flex arm brake sensors. If a symbol does not appear, the button is not working properly. Note: while performing diagnostics, none of the buttons will perform their normal functions. The three E-field sensors on the bottom of the unit can be checked from this screen. Press to test. A handpiece actuator's optical sensor input can also be tested from this screen. Pull an instrument from the holder and the display highlights its position. If it doesn't, the handpiece actuator's optical sensor is not working properly. Press the light and water buttons at the same time to return to the Diagnostics menu. Press the down arrow to continue. To enter the Output Diagnostics screen, press the check button. The settings on the Output Diagnostics screen let you control the unit's valves and turn other components and handpiece features on or off. Press the down arrow several times to highlight Scalar Intensity. Press one of the numbered buttons to set the scalar to a preset intensity. Press the right or left arrow to change the value. Press the up arrow several times to highlight Air Valve. Press the 4 button to set the air valve to 100% fully open. The air valve has a special mode which allows you to apply other output diagnostic settings only when the foot pedal is depressed. In pedal mode, you can set the water valve to open when the pedal is pressed, instead of opening it immediately when you change its settings. To put the air valve in pedal mode, press the right arrow when the air valve is already at 100%. Press the down arrow several times to highlight Scalar Enable. Press the 2 button to set the scalar to on. When the scalar is removed from its holder, press the foot pedal to operate the scalar at the indicated setting. Watch the vertical green bar on the right. It indicates the air pressure in the system. When you are done, press the check button to exit the Output Diagnostics screen. Press the down arrow to continue. Press the check button to enter Display Diagnostics. The unit has 5 display diagnostic screens. The gradient screen, shown here, appears when the display is working properly. There should be no visible colors, only very fine, faint banding. If the display is faulty, vertical bands and colors may appear. The color and number of bands may vary. Press the right or left arrows to change screens. There are 3 color-rich screens that are used by the manufacturer to diagnose problems on returned goods. These are not intended for field diagnostics. A white screen is available to help you determine if obstructive dust or debris is present under the glass. Examine this screen for particles large enough to interfere with the display screens. Press the right arrow to return to the gradient screen. Press the check button to return to the Diagnostics menu. Press the down arrow to continue. To enter the error history screen, press the check button. The unit records the times and error codes of a number of recent errors that have occurred. Errors older than the first 5 can be accessed by scrolling down using the down arrow. When you have finished reviewing the error history, press the check button. Press the down arrow to continue. Invert handpiece sensors tells the unit that instruments are in their holders when they are not, and that they are out of their holders when they are in them. This may be useful during troubleshooting and can be used in conjunction with input diagnostics. Press the check button to toggle this function on. Since this function would make the unit impossible to use, we will press the check button again to toggle it back off. When you have finished diagnostic procedures, press the down arrow to highlight Exit. Press the check button to exit the diagnostic screen.